Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Everything You Need to Know. And today we're going to do a Lego Technic set. Now this is a tiny set. It is the mini off-roader, set number 42001. It was actually released in 2013. Although for some reason in the US we're getting these Technic sets delayed, a delay release. So I actually just picked this one up last week. Comes with 100 pieces. Now it's interesting to note also that they don't put a piece count on here. You know, most sets, like for example this other box I have right here, see they got the name of the set and the piece count all written right on there. This one doesn't even name the set. It doesn't even have a part count. It just has the set number. So I'm guessing this one may have been a box from overseas and somehow got in the United States. I'm not sure. So it's a 2-in-1. You can see right there, 2-in-1, and it's an interesting 2-in-1. And we'll look at it here after we do a live build of it, or I mean a time-lapse build of it. Because I don't know if you can tell, it's already open. It's already built. So let's go ahead and look at the build, and then we'll kind of look at the 2-in-1 part of it. So here we go. Okay, so we got the first one built. It's pretty simple little build, and I don't know if you noticed the interesting part about it was the way the bottom chassis was built first, and then in the instruction book it said if you want to build model 1 or number 2, you go to certain pages. So the top part more or less just changes out. The bottom chassis stays the same. No big deal. It's just it kind of like makes it open to let you build almost any type of vehicle you want on top of it. So looking at the suspension, it's got a 4-wheel independent suspension, so that means every wheel can, you know, move up and down on its own. So as the truck is traveling over objects, you know, all 4 wheels are constantly on the ground. The whole chassis isn't tipping over. So that's a pretty cool little feature that they were able to design in this set. And it's basically the 2 rubber bands, one on each side. That's what's holding the wheels together and allowing it to have a suspension. So taking the top off, you'll see there's 2 full bushings on either side. And you basically just pull one of those bushings off, slide the axle out, and then the whole cab basically comes off. That's it. There's just one little lift arm that's on the bottom there that the axle slides right back into, and that's what holds the truck on. So this is a mini one. The truck kind of looks like a truck, kind of looks like a car. There's not really a bed in the truck. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the B model, or the second model. I don't know, they don't call it A or B, they just call it 2 and 1. So I'm gonna call it the second model. So let's go ahead and look at the second model build. Okay, so looking at the second one, it is very, very similar to the first one. You know, maybe it's the car and the first one was the truck, but even looking at the two that they show on the box, initially I was wondering if that was even a 2 and 1, because it's hard to tell the difference between the two vehicles. So it just shows you that you can build something a little bit different and put it on the same chassis and have the cool little off-roader effect. So nothing new. I mean, playability wise, the suspension is exactly the same. It the four-wheel independent suspension. There's nothing else. There's no steering, no nothing. It's just push this and drive it over things. You can see that it detaches the same way from the chassis as the other one, as the first build. So nothing really exciting with the second build at all. It's really almost it's not really a 2 and 1. It's more like a 1.5 and 1. You know, it's kind of the same with if you have the remote control four-wheel crawler. You know, the chassis pretty much stays the same, and you just change the top, the body. So it's kind of like a 1.5 and 1, not really a 2 and 1. It's not as bad as the Unimog. I think the only 2 and 1 with the Unimog was, instead of the truck, the bed, it came with a shovel in the front. That was more like a 1.25 and 1. I don't know, it's been so long since I built that. I'll have to look that one up. I may be saying there may have been a second model. I really don't think there was, though, because there were so many pieces that were built into that truck. So that's it. Well, we're gonna drop this. I don't think there's gonna be anything exciting about the drop, but go ahead and check it out anyway. The Technic models really stay together really well. So, you know, maybe the lights on the back will come off or on the front. Other than that, it's gonna just bounce around and, well, check it out. All right, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.